Hello everyone, this is Kestrel Raptorial. Today I'm going to start building a custom starter deck Kaiba. The Kaiba deck is really special to me because it's the deck I started with when the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game first came out. So just like with the Yu-Gi deck, we're going to go through the cards. There's 50 cards in the starter deck Kaiba from 2002. I know there's more advanced Kaiba decks, but we're going to start with the very first one. We're going to take out some cards until there's only 40, then we're going to swap some cards and add some new ones in. And just like with the Yu-Gi deck, there will be more episodes as we get further into customizing the deck. So let's get started. And the starter deck Kaiba, of course, starts with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Hitatsumi Giant, Ryukushin, the Wicked Worm Beast, Battle Ox, Komori Dragon, which Yugi used, Kaiba didn't, Judge Man, Rogue Doll, Kujaikusi, however you pronounce it. This one Joey used, not Kaiba. It showed up very briefly in his first duel with Mai. Urabi, which Rex Raptor used. When the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game first came out, I always wanted to build a dinosaur deck, but there were just like one or two dinosaur cards. Again, the Mammoth Graveyard, which I don't know why that's a dinosaur, but you could combine dinosaurs with dragons, but even then there were just so few. It took forever for dinosaur cards to really come out, and it was frustrating waiting so long for that. But I do have a dinosaur deck now, which I will show you guys at some point. I'm still trying to work it out. Still trying to make it, still trying to figure out what I really want from it. Okay, Gyakuta no Megami. Which, I don't know why Kaiba would use a monster like this at all. Mystic Horseman. Terra the Terrible. Dark Titan of Terror. Dark Assailant. Master and Expert. Unknown Warrior of Fiend, Mystic Clown, Ogre of the Black Shadow, Dark Energy. I believe in the very first episodes this was referred to as negative energy, and with a low-level Fiend-type monster it increased their attack points by 3 times what it was. I guess that would have been too unbalanced. Although if it was like it only worked on Fiend-type monsters with 400 or 500 attack, well, that still would make him pretty weak. Invigoration, Dark Hole, Ukazi, Ryukushin Powered, Sword Stalker, Lajin, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, Rude Kaiser, Destroyer Golem, Skull Red Bird. This was one of my favorite cards when the game first came out. D-Human, I think it means Dragon Human. Why so many cards that have dragon in their name say just D? That was really weird. Because then later on the DD cards came out, which means different dimension, so it's a little weird for just D to mean dragon. I don't know. I mean, I know what the card's saying, but it's just weird. Pale Beast. Fissure, one of the better monster destruction cards when the game first came out. Trap Hole. Two-pronged attack. Dispel. Monster Reborn. The Inexperienced Spy. Reinforcements. Ancient Telescope. Just Desserts. Lord of D, again, meaning Lord of Dragons. The Flute of Summoning Dragon. Mysterious Puppeteer. Trap Master. Sogen. Hane Hane. Reverse Trap. Remove Trap. Castle Walls. And Ultimate Offering. Okay, so like with the Yugi deck, the first step is going to be taking out 10 cards, so we've only got 40. A 40 card deck. So let's see what we're going to take out. Well, first clear one to take out is Judge Man. Don't need that one. Kajikasi is not bad to keep one. I mean, it is one of the better attacks. But it's in a green sleeve because I'm actually going to put it in a Joey deck because Joey was the one to use it, not Kaiba. And take out Gyakuta no Megami. Oh, I'm going to take out the weaker Ryukushin. I'm going to take out the Inexperienced Spy and Ancient Telescope because they really don't do much. Let's see, is that 5 or 6 we took out? That's 6. Okay. Okay, well, like the Yugi deck, this one did come with a field spell, Sogen. This works on Warrior and Beast Warrior type monsters, but Kaiba's really more of a dragon duelist. So we're going to take out Sogen and replace it with Mountain, which increases Dragon, Winged Beast, and Thunder type monsters' attack points. So let's see. Okay, just had to look at my notes here. We're also going to take out Swordstalker and Rude Kaiser. Because, again, these kind of low-tier tribute monsters really aren't going to help us at all. Going to take out two-pronged attack. I could never get much use out of this. I really couldn't make it work, ever. Even to tribute 2 low monsters for taking out an opponent's high-level monster, it just, most of the time, didn't work. So I'm going to get rid of that one. That leaves us one more to take out. I'm actually going to take out these two. Master and Expert and Unknown Warrior of Fiend. They're just they're just so low in attack points, you don't need them. Okay. So, now that we've got that, I guess the next thing we want to do is, just like Yugi deck started out already with Gaia the Dragon Champion fusion pieces, Curse of Dragon and Gaia the Fierce Knight, this deck already comes with Battle Ox and Mystic Horseman. So, we are going to add Rabid Horseman into there. So, we need a polymerization card to add in. There's a polymerization card. There's Rabid Horseman. So, let's see what we can take out. I could take out Remove Trap. Why don't I take out Dispel? Actually, better yet, take out Ukazi. These cards that just deal direct damage to life points, this one deals 800. It's one of the better ones that came out in the very first sets, but, dealing that amount of damage to life points directly isn't that important, so we're going to get rid of that and put in polymerization. Go. And the Rabid Horseman, of course, goes in the extra deck, so we don't need to take anything out for that. We want to keep Fissure. Okay, let's take out Dispel. And put in a Pot of Greed. Now, also, when I took these two cards out of the Yugi starter deck, I was going to put them in the Kaiba starter deck, so let's do that. Soul Exchange and Wall of Illusion. That was my bird clock. I have a bird clock with a songbird sound for each of the hours. It's pretty cool. So, back to the Kaiba deck. When Kaiba was testing out Obelisk the Tormentor and he was dueling the dual computer, the dual computer attributed Wall of Illusion and a spellcaster monster called Aquamador to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. As that was based on the deck Kaiba once used, we're going to add in Aquamador. So that means we get to take out two more monsters. Let's see. Let's take out Terra the Terrible, because I don't care for that monster. And let's take out Mystic Clown, too. Its attack point's not bad, but I don't care for that monster either. And you guys can take out any monster you want from the deck to customize it yourself. Okay, well, that's some ways into the customization. Now, the last thing I will change to the deck in this episode is, of course, the Seto Kaiba deck comes with one Blue Eyes White Dragon, but Seto used 3. So we are also going to add Blue Eyes White Dragons from the Legend of Blue Eyes set and from the promo cards that came with the Kaiba the Revenge game. That Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, the Kaiba the Revenge came with 3 promo cards. The Blue Eyes White Dragon, a spell card called, what was it called? Seal of the Ancients. And it was a card that let you pay 1,000 life points to look at one of your opponent's cards. It had these really cool skeletal hands, but I really don't see that much use in it, so we're not going to add that one. But we are going to add the trap card that came with the game. Aqua Chorus. It's a trap card that increases the attack points of your monsters by 500 that you've got if they share the same name. So it's useful for Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragons. We're going to add that in. And we're going to take out... To do that, we're going to take out the Castle Walls trap card. And add Aqua Chorus in there. We got to take out 2 more monsters for the Blue Eyes White Dragons that we added. Let's take out Ogre of the Black Shadow. And let's take out the Wicked Worm Beast. And finally, to finish this, I know this is an expensive card, guys, but a Kaiba deck really isn't complete without it. The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And for today, that is the beginning of our customization of the starter deck Kaiba. Join me for the next episode where I'm going to go through what's left of the monsters, spells, and trap cards and switch them out for more iconic Kaiba cards. See you then!